This girl means serious business, the making of Emma Raducanu. Emma Raducanu's unprecedented run to the US Open finals so soon after committing to the sport is not the first time she has burst through and demanded attention. In November 2015, only 3 days after her 15th birthday, which meant she could finally compete in international under-18 tournaments, Raducanu traveled up to Liverpool for the Nike Junior International Tournament. Before her arrival on the International Tennis Federation's junior circuit, Raducanu's tennis playing days were complemented with go-karting and later motocross, but as she neared her teens, her tennis ability slowly began to garner attention. She won international events at under-11s and under-12s level, and amid her successes she became part of the LTA pathway, joining her team for camps and trips abroad. When I started having results early on those trips, it definitely was eye-opening that I could do something, she said on Thursday. Then, one day in a national club competition not long after her retirement, she played alongside a 13-year-old Raducanu in doubles. We were playing a tie-break shootout and Emma was the star of the show, said O'Brien in an interview, smiling. She started 2018 by winning 3 Grade 2 junior tournaments, and then she reached the quarterfinals of both Junior Wimbledon and the US Open. With just 7 tournaments and no doubles on her junior ranking, Raducanu had reached the top 20. According to Matt James, who worked with her from September 2018 to 2020, her game was already extremely well-rounded, but her body was her one obstacle. She was picking up a lot of little niggles, he said in an interview. But when you think about it, she was obviously still in school, not having as much time in professional events. Despite many fruitful weeks training with Raducanu, it was on their first trip to Antalya in Turkey that he truly became aware of the level of potential he was working with. The mental space that Raducanu inhabited once she stepped onto the court was a revelation. She went out there, she won it all in straight sets and got better every match, he said. It was the first time I've seen this different personality, almost, on the match court. Despite suffering from food poisoning shortly before the trip, she came through qualifying at a $25,000, £18,000 event to win what remains the biggest title of her career. But then she's also happy being in the middle of attention. Even off the court, she always adapts to the situation, he said, laughing. In New York, Ian Bates, the LTA's head of women's tennis, was similarly impressed by her off-court adaptability, even chatting to her after matches or mornings of matches. It could be anywhere, he said. She competed in local domestic tournaments affiliated with the tours, but she and her parents decided not to travel on the international tour. Many people hailed her team and family's decision to focus on slowly building herself into a more well-rounded person rather than obsessing over ranking points and burdening herself with pressure, as can be the case in tennis. I don't think that faced Emma or her parents too much, said O'Brien. They obviously valued education quite highly, and I think that's served Emma quite well. She's got a really mature head on her shoulders. O'Brien particularly attributes these decisions to Raducanu's upbringing and the lack of toxic pressure on her to succeed. I think the Raducanus have done very well.